Field and Stream Shadowcaster. And I've done a few little modifications here and there. Just kind of like everyone does. Anchor trolley. I got these from Gander Mountain. Put it in, did it myself. Haven't quite used it yet. I just installed it. And haven't been out on the water since I put it on. Got really good tracks. And I got 3 of these Scotty Mount gear track adapters. So I can swap from side to side on my fishing mounts or whatever. Front hatch. Hold on, let me switch sides. Front hatch, I really like. Here, let me go to a little wider. There we go. Front hatch, nice easy open. What I have is my little waterproof battery box that I put down in here. Got one 7 ampere hour battery, and then let's see if I can get light. Oh well, put some light in here, and I put a little Velcro in it, and then I put my transducer right there. That's a little tip online I found. Oops. Got to get that little weight out of there. Hold on. I didn't want to drill the holes to run the cables through, so there's a little channel right here. So I run my cables, battery, and the transducer right up through there, and then lock it down. Like I said, I got the gear mounts and track mounts, and I got 2 of these. I can just slide them wherever I want to. And then, oops, there's my water shoes. Couldn't stand them while running and stuff. They make awesome water shoes. So, had them for 2 years and couldn't stand them, and I like them on the kayak. I'm going to put in a Scotty base right there with the push lock right there. I got one of these extension arms, so I can put it wherever I want. Fish finder works. I just finished installing that today. Hold on, baby, come on. Sorry. You got it. So I can have it up in my face, or position it however I want, or I'll turn it off now. Or I could take it out. Hold on, I'll show that. Or I could go without the extension and just put it like right there, right in the front of my kayak. It's a Garmin Striker 4. Haven't used it yet. I just finished installing it today, so hopefully it works good. Really like the deck, standing deck. Real comfortable. Don't get wet right there at all. No real water coming there. Little seat, little drawstring to adjust my seat height. I put my aluminum pliers right there, and I got my fish grips right here. Yeah, it's kind of hokey, but it works. Only thing is I really don't like this paddle holder. I tried a different one, and it didn't work. Just because they got this little indention right here. But that'll have to do. I'm a fishing bag. And I had a huge tackle box before. And I pretty much got it down to, oh, there's my one for my cell phone carrier. And my fillet knife. You gotta have a good fillet knife. 2 Plano boxes. Got one with basically jig heads and hooks and all that, and then I got one for hard baits, or some of those are pretty cool. And then the rest of it's just artificials, which I take. And then just some extra line to make leaders or whatever. Ended up buying a flag for it, Scotty flag. It's got this stupid light at the top. It's supposed to be for the Coast Guard or whatever. 360 degrees. But that thing ain't bright at all. Oh well. A couple of rod holders, one on each side built in. Don't let water inside the boat. Which is pretty good. Drain plug, I really haven't never drained any water out of it. Water just doesn't get into the boat. At least the last 8 times that I've taken it out. I was going to make my own bazooka bait bucket, but I found this was a good price. Bait torpedo tube. Haven't tried it out yet. Really want to. I think it'd be good. I got a bunch of line on it, so I just tie it to my seat or whatever and all the way in the back. Better than grabbing this one all the way over there. Yeah, that little bait bucket right there. Ton of drag on that. This should be better. My crate, that was a little different design there. I wanted the milk crate deal, but didn't fancy spending the money. So I had this laying around for free. Wife wasn't using it anymore, so I got a top. I put a string on it so you can't lose that. I'm a 3-pound anchor with my own DIY clip. Put it there, and I use the rubber bands so once I get to whatever depth, it won't come off. See? And then I got a cheapo fish bag. I got a dry bag in here that I haven't used. Cutting board if I need to cut up some stuff. And yeah, that still smells like shrimp. I had shrimp in there. Then over here in this rocket tube, my foldable net. And the only other thing that I did is I did buy this cart. And it works. I'm going to figure on something else because I want to be able to, I think I'm going to put it in the scupper holes in the back here. Do one of those PVC scupper hole things, because what I want to do is tow it to the boat ramp in my golf cart. It's real stable. I can't believe how stable it is. Finally stood up on it. And it just works. It just flat works. Future plan is to put green LED lights on it, and so I can fish at night and see a little bit. And I'm going to put maybe some lights right in here, along maybe some red or like soft white, so I can see at night. And that's it. That's my Shadowcaster that I just bought this year. Bought it in January, or February I should say. Was it February? No, it was March. I bought it, yeah, February. I bought it for February, right after my birthday. And damn thing just works. Not the fastest, but it is a good kayak.